Doing it naked helps so much.
In my room or
just in general?
Just being naked in general.
No, but I think being naked like improves your capabilities by like 33%.
Of podcasting?
I think of everything. Name me one thing you're better at or worse at when you're naked. I don't think you can name a thing.
Worse. Rock climbing.
No. Better.
How?
Because you're going to be more scared and you're going to be more alert to all your things, you know?
Yeah, but you're going to be like fucking cutting yourself all over the place.
Yeah, but you're going to be more... Yeah, but adrenaline, which will mean you're even more focused and better at things.
It still would hurt, so it wouldn't be fun. So it's not like a thing you'd want.
No, I didn't ask that though. I said something you'd be better at. I said you're better at everything.
I wouldn't be better at it. Why would you be better at it?
Because you'd be a better rock climber. Because you'd be...
Yeah, but what if you go, and you like move and you shift... And
you wouldn't because the adrenaline, because you'd be getting out heaps.
Okay.
What are you talking about? You'd be a way better rock climber if you did naked.
I'm gonna test this theory on you, bro.
I think you would. I think you'd be a way better rock climber if you did naked.
It always feels like it's. I swear to God, it's like these fucking lights. They cause like my eyelashes to like do something. Hey.
They cause you just to be a bitch.
Just my eyelashes to
Oh,
just like.
that was the lights.
When the lights get together, my brain is so smart. It gets my eyelashes to close.
No, I think the low frequency of the lights mixes in with your low frequency brain levels, and it's just, they're just mushing together. Yeah. And you're now not able to have coherent synthesis.
Oh, there goes your low frequency.
That light's fucking me up.
Yeah,
that one's fucking
low frequency.
That one's got a high frequency beam though. I put a high beam. Yes, I put a beam in that one.
Did you believe in that energy when you're like,
I manifested it.
Are you a witch?
I manifested it.
You're a witch.
I manifested it.
Are you gonna be one of those like girls that puts on Instagram like witch?
No, I just put my like natal chart like everyone else.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And your pronouns, obviously.
Yeah. For FYI is my pronoun. I'm pretty sure that was one of the options on Instagram.
FYI.
It was like a fee. Yeah, fee was one of the options. The word was like FYI. That was one of the options you could have had. That's one of the pronouns.
FYI.
Yeah. I was,
fee. What? How
yeah. Something like that.
Fee. Because it's E. Fee.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Fee.
I actually want to know what it is now. Edit profile.
Fee.
Pronouns. Because yeah, you can like pick Faye. There's Faye, F-E-A.
That's just the chick's name.
And then there's Fair, F-A-E-R. There's E.
Fair.
There's just the letter E.
Fair. That's my new pronoun. I'm quite fair.
There's
fair.
E. There's E. There's E-Y. E-M. E-I-R. There's lots of E ones. There's no W ones. No Q ones. No R ones. They, them, theirs, thons. It and its.
That's just a cheat. No, hold on. Before you move on, that's just a cheat. You telling me that my pronoun is being a don? Yeah, don.
Thon.
What?
Thon. T-H-O-N. Thon. Thon.
Okay.
Like then,
that's
the
not
Don.
as cool as Don.
Well, no, shit, I didn't say Don. Yeah, no. Don and they don't have cool ones. It and its. It is it. I am an it. So you know when someone's like, I'm not an it, I'm a per, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it is actually a thing, which is crazy. Per and pers.
Pers.
She, obviously. Good old faithful. He, him, his, her, hers. H-I-R. Her.
Yeah.
Here. Mm-hmm. No J's, no K's, no L's. Z.
Okay.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
Z, X-E. I don't even know how to pronounce X-E. How do you say that as a word?
X-E.
X-E. How do you say that?
Xe. Yeah.
Then there's Zem. No, it'll be Z. That's just a Z. Does X sound the same? And so there's X.
Because you go sex.
And then there's X-E-M.
It's
Xem. You can't just say it's because of X.
X-E-M. Is it
yeah, no, but you can't just say X because of sex. You can't just say X because of X though.
Yeah, no, but is it X-E-M?
X-E-M, yeah.
Xem.
Exam. X-Y-R. Okay. Is there any more? There's Co and Cos.
What?
There's Co and Cos.
Co and Cos.
Co and Cos.
Like KOS?
KO and KOS.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Cos.
Yeah. There's VE, VER.
But what are all of these like for? Like, do you just like do you like?
Knee, there's knee. There's knee, right, okay. There's knee, N-E, and then there's knee, N-E-E.
Like Nissan.
But there's two. There's knee and then there's knee. How do you decipher between knees and knees? If it's literally just, how do you pronounce that differently? So imagine that now. It's
I'd say you'd probably be like, I'm the knee with the double E.
I'm in the double E knee.
I'm the double E knee. Coming through the door. Double E knee. That'd be a good fucking hook.
And then there's murs. So yeah, those are all your
okay.
Instagram.
But like, does each one have like
meaning?
Like a different
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not the
shit.
I'm not the person.
There's a lot going on in this world that I don't know about.
Oh fuck, dude! Like that's a different world, right? I actually don't think that's existing anywhere, and I think that's all just like that's all the grey blur.
But we're not in
it's all the grey. No, it's the grey blur. It's the grey blur behind me.
Well, yeah, there's so many grey blurs though. Like there's so much shit we don't know about. Like you tell me some shit about fishing. Come on.
What do you want to know?
Oh, we haven't. Oh, welcome back. We haven't even said that. What
would you want to know about fishing?
Fucking, I don't know what's the best time to fish and like what's usually.
It depends on the tide. If it's going in or out.
What season's the best though? I said.
Seasons doesn't really matter. It's seasonal. Again, it just depends on the tide. You probably don't want winter because the water's probably a bit crazier.
Okay, yeah.
So that's about it though. Other than that, you're alright.
Well, I'm already bored, so thank you for that.
Well, you asked me the question.
Anyways, yeah, welcome back, guys, to episode 56.
Yeah, 56.
Boom.
We're moving. Everyone's moving. Everyone's happy.
Move forward. Before we get into any more of our stupid shit that we talk about, I'm getting a phone call apparently from.
Oh, just answer it live.
Yo.
I wish we were recording the screen.
Oh, fuck, I wish I was recording my screen as well. We're doing the podcast. You call it the fucking right time. Not really.
Well, we can probably hear you.
They can. Oh, that's as loud as it gets. Yeah, bro.
Well, what do you think? You literally
Just
called
started.
about 5 minutes in, I reckon. Maybe even less. This is the intro. This is the intro to our next episode. Now, I've just decided just then. Bye.
Alright.
We've cut it.
You just embarrassed yourself.
We've cut
honestly,
it.
we might cut that part. I don't want to hurt your reputation. My brother, you know? Yeah, easy. Peace.
See ya.
My God.
Is your phone gonna be alright?
Give it a quick fucking. Oh man, you know what? That'd be sick if we just answered calls and I could record that as well and
You probably could.
Or if we just.
That will pick it up. That will pick it up.
And then we'll
that'll pick it up fine. That'll pick it up fine.
And then we'll call people and just
fuck around with them. Do prank calls.
Hey bro, what are you doing? No, nothing, bro. Just chilling, Jack. Just fucking around.
What were you about to say? Because I feel like you were about to say something quite deep before that.
I was, but now I forgot because this can't call it. Was just like,
you were about to say before we do this. Before we do it, I know what you were about to say.
I don't know anymore, to be honest. This is pissing me off. First of all, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to zoom in. I'm very blind and without my glasses. I need to zoom in on the screen. Okay, Ooh. So a lot of strange things have been happening. Did we talk about the Astroworld thing last time?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Just more on that. Just more so. Just like I just wanted to talk about how like now that's tarnishing like Travis Scott's like future and like how he's getting sued by heaps of different people. Yeah, it's like it's not his fault. Like. It's not like he organized this thing and wanted this shit to happen. And it's not like he can control these people and be like, hey, don't have fun to my music. Yeah, guys, please just stand there. And they were like, oh, he should have stopped it when you seen that people were like, you think when you're fucking up there trying to like be in the zone, you think you think a footballer, imagine you're playing football and you're about to kick the ball and you just stop and you're like, well, everyone's like, why did you stop? You could have scored. And you're like, bro, there's some guy in the crowd choking. Help him. Help.
Okay, first of all, that's not a very good analogy at all.
Yes, it is because you have peripheral vision.
No, it's not.
That old guy's choking.
Okay,
stop.
Okay. You're right though. Okay, so say Travis Scott's in the middle of performing Goosebumps.
Okay.
No, he's in the middle of performing Goosebumps. You're right. He probably isn't going to stop because someone's dying. But maybe after Goosebumps has ended, so maybe once there's a throw-in, but someone's dying in the crowd, there's a throw-in, everyone can probably stop. You know.
Yeah.
So once it's song stop. So that's a very bad analogy.
I think what they fault him in is when the security was trying to go through, he was still playing the music while there was security, and those people were just like jumping on the security cars and stuff, not like letting them go through, which was all messed up, you know. But like you can't blame one person. Like it was his concert. Yeah. He's not the one that like plans out.
I'm not disagreeing with you because I think like there's a couple of things about it. First of all, I don't think Travis Scott is really one organizing everything. First of all, it's not his job. There has to be someone behind the scenes that is control that shit. That's not Travis's fault. Yeah. Like someone behind the scenes should be like, okay, everyone stop. This is actually a serious hazard right now.
Yeah.
Third of all, for Travis Scott, if he stops the music, he's gonna get abused no matter what, and people are probably gonna go crazier because that's what Travis Scott concerts are like.
Yeah.
So he kind of can't stop because it's probably just gonna get worse. Then also on top of that, like he will get abused from it, so it's kind of like he will just get abused from his fans. Be like, oh, he'll get booed and shit. Like things will happen if he was like no up because that's just what the whole raging thing is about. And so it's like it's kind of like this weird thing.
Yeah, well, it's that weird thing like with the baby, how he said that thing, and since then, like his reputation seems to be a little better now, but he seemed to have tarnished his reputation. And recently, what I saw at Summer Walker's, I think it was Summer Walker's. Release party.
Yeah.
I think they tried to play sicko mode and like the crowd booed it off because like it was Travis.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
That's bad.
And it was just kind of like okay, but it's just like it's just one of those situations where like shit happens, man, and like you can't blame one person, and it's like it's like blaming. It's like saying like, oh, you know, Travis invited the guy that stabbed everyone with the syringe. Personally, like you know what I mean, like he didn't do that. Like
I know it's not. Yeah, you can't. I don't think it's.
It was an open event. It was like it was a weird. It was I don't know. It's like blaming the guy for the fact that people adore him so much that they like become kind of psychotic. But I guess maybe he developed his like audience to be those like rages, like I guess.
Yeah, people don't like the culture. People don't like the culture, which is like
It is a dangerous culture. Like you can get like knocked out.
Like hey, don't go.
Like,
don't go. You know what it is.
And look, man, if you know some festivals I'd go in, but some festivals I'd just chill at the back. You know.
Yeah, chill when
a few drinks.
Chill
at the back.
Chill where people aren't stampeding on people.
Yeah. It's cool. You still hear the music.
Yeah. Oh, what? The speaker just here?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm getting maybe.
I'm getting more of the music
than the guys in the middle there that are just sweating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Oh, but like what? They're dying.
Oh, and my drink isn't getting spilled. Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I don't feel thirsty every few seconds, and I can spare my drink.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
And I can actually talk to girls
around
me.
But you're not sweating.
True.
And pushing a bunch of dudes.
I want to be around all these dudes.
Oh, dude, you just gotta stop.
I want to rage, bro.
I just want to bang with my bros.
I just want to bang with my bros. I just want to bang with my bros and get all my rage out, dude.
There's so much pent up rage that I just want to get out right now.
Where are these walls? I want to punch him.
My name is Jared. I'm ready to punch some walls.
But just unfortunate kind of things going on.
Oh well, what can you do? Like it is what it is. I think like you move on. People get angry. Like people are not angry at the baby, I think, anymore. Like, I don't know. Are they? I don't know. I don't even fucking care about any of this shit. If I'm being remotely honest, I just don't care.
Look, I feel bad for the families and stuff, but I also feel bad for like.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
Travis is gonna get all the lawsuits and like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No, I don't care really about like the
being
like,
an artist, because
I don't care about
the production company or whoever was supposed to have the security or whatever was going on. They won't get like nothing will happen with them.
Yeah,
old Travis. It's like you created this idea.
How your idea? 10-year-old died.
Yeah.
Your fault.
Yeah.
Not my fault. I still have a job. Your fault. I still want job. Very basic. I keep job.
I do little work.
I do little work. I do what I say. His fault. That's literally as deep as this whole fucking thing goes. Yeah? And it's just fucking little corporate guys probably being like, oh, Travis, say apology, do it in black and white screen.
Oh, you have to apologize to the Chinese like John Cena. Travis like that. Oh my god, that to me, to this day, might be one of the scariest things ever. Oh, that's what I would. That bringing it to China. Did you hear? Like apparently on the news, there's on Facebook even. It was not on the news on like 9 News. Their Facebook page posted it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't watch the news, so I saw it on that.
I mean, honestly, just as bad probably, so it doesn't matter.
Anyways,
it could be any agenda.
Apparently, China are warning us.
They're warning us.
Australia, yeah. Like
what?
with an imminent attack.
With what?
I don't know.
Just what? With what? Like, surely there's got to be a bit more word on that. Can you Google
that?
Man,
you know what? We have to.
I do want to go. I want to know what the fuck. You can't just come at me with China.
Can I look it up?
China, Australia.
Australia versus China. Damn, it's just Olympic stuff.
No. China won Australia.
China won Australia.
9 News or something, or 7 News. It was 7 News. China's media mouthpiece issues thinly veiled warning to Australia amid tension over Taiwan. What are we doing in Taiwan?
I don't know, but I want to know.
If Australian troops come to fight with the Taiwan Straits, it is unimaginable that China won't carry out heavy attack on them and the Australian military facilities that support them. So Australia better be prepared to sacrifice for Taiwan Island and the US. Huh? What the fuck are we doing in Taiwan? What's going on? What are we doing?
Get out of Taiwan.
Get out of Taiwan, bro.
Fuck out of there,
Who the fuck wants Taiwan, bro?
No, I'm guessing some fucked up shit's going on, and we're gonna help out the Americans and give some freedom.
Oh, we love giving freedom. I love a bit of freedom.
Look, I think I'm getting whatever is happening with China, and I think if it gets to a point where they want to take over the world, we will have to fight back. You know what I mean? Like, we will have to fight back. Or we do what...
They're not going to take over the world.
Me and you do what John...
They're not going to take over the
world. Might.
Okay, tell me how they can...
They
okay,
might.
tell me what they're going to do. Tell me.
You know what?
What are they going to do?
When they take over,
what are they
I'm going to be good. I'm going to be chilling with John Cena. Me and John Cena in the podcast.
Tell me what they're going to do.
I'm replacing you with John Cena.
Okay, that's cool.
And we're just going to speak in Chinese.
Fine. That's absolutely fine. But tell me how they're going to take over the world, because I don't think it's possible.
Just war.
Well, what? Were they going to nuclear bombs? I don't think that worked last time, did it?
Everyone's going to nuclear bomb each
other. So everyone's dead?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of sacrifices.
So then it's... No, everyone's dead.
Nah.
There's literally more bombs like to end the world. Like, the world would be gone.
True.
We can't go nuclear.
Well, imminent attack. Well, whatever. I don't want them to attack us. Like,
no, I'm saying no. Don't give me how, because I want to know. It's never gonna happen.
Whoa! Look! What does that say?
Do you want me to? Why am I?
Yeah, I'm blind.
You fucking prepare. I have to read on an ankle like a fucking immigrant. No, I don't care about.
Read on an angle like an immigrant, ladies and gentlemen. What does that even mean?
I don't know. Anyway, preparing for war, then build an anti-missile system. I believe once Australian troops come to Taiwan Strait to combat against the PLA, there is a high possibility that Chinese missiles will fly towards military bases and key relevant facilities on Australian soil in retaliation.
So they'll attack our army bases.
Yeah, and I don't think... But what are they going to do?
Damn, bro.
What are they going to do?
Stay out of there.
Like I do understand. I do not know why are we not in Taiwan? Why are we
not
why are we not got more people in Taiwan?
Problem. You know what? You're right, Jack. Now that I really think about it, we should stand up for this problem.
Why don't we have more people?
I reckon
in Taiwan?
you should join. You have the hair, the mustache. You look very Australian. You seem like this country's molded you. You know.
Yeah.
And I think it's time for you to give back.
I think I need to give some freedom.
It's gonna be more kind of like not freedom. I guess they probably went there for freedom.
I'm giving people freedom, bro. That's what I want. I'm a freedom fighter.
That's the thing.
I was reading a book. There's actually I realized that book is actually a real life thing. It's the I was reading the book like this, like it's a story of like 7 Bangladeshi women that like went through like one of the like worst. It's one of the worst like atrocities on like rape kind of or rape stories. It's like what they relate it like that, the rape of Nanking, and like there's one other one that is also really fucked that I haven't read about as well. But it's where they literally have just like 7 stories about the camps that they had in Bangladesh, and like that there was like the issues that they were having between like the interstate of wherever they were, and like that the freedom fighters were supposed to be the good guys in the end, and then they just became the bad guys. It's like a movie.
It's always like that.
It's like a movie.
You're good because the agenda is like with the people, but once
I'm pretty sure like they were like freedom fighters, but then at the end of the day they ended up just becoming like the police that worked for the government. So like the government the corrupt ones. So they were just kind of like, oh, we, you know.
Okay, and go on with the story then.
I can't remember. I read it a while ago, and it was essentially just 7 women that shared up, because they're still not like even welcome back in Bangladesh now. Really, like they're still shone.
Why?
Because like they got taken away from their families and just raped. Like they were taken and just put into like prisons where they would just be raped like constantly. Like
by the police or
I think they were by the Bangladeshi people. Like
oh, you're saying they went to jail and got raped in jail?
No, they didn't go to jail. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's jail because they didn't do anything.
Oh, okay. So they got just basically taken away.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they were sex slaves.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well that's it's fucked up.
Yeah, and then like people eventually started like fighting up against them, or some shit. Like it was when there's more people involved, not just Bangladesh. There's another country around there that's like fucking around with them as well. Yeah. But and there's like some like deep stories about them, and they're like really sad. There's just 7 real sad stories about like how they're still like kind of not accepted. Like they didn't get given back anything when they got back into their country eventually. Like they were like shone. And they were like, when they were set free, they were like, oh,
so they were shunned.
They were ashamed. They were ashamed.
Raped.
Yeah, they were like ashamed. They were shamed and shit.
Because what in their culture, they were like impure.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, okay. Yeah. Which is kind of like even sadder. Yeah, like and like so like even certain families were like, oh, we'd like to have you back, but we can't.
Yeah,
just like you
guys are marked.
Yeah, no, because we're gonna get like fucking shit on for it as well.
Yeah, you guys are marked.
Which is crazy. Like that's crazy.
How do you feel about Movember?
Bro, what do you mean? What do I feel? I'm the
How
king
do you feel about it though?
I'm the king of November.
Bro, can you twist yours?
Yeah.
Shit, it's crazy shit. Hey.
Yeah.
You feel like one of those like old French dudes.
I am. An old French dude. Is that a mustache to you? French? Is that just Is that just what you think of? Is like mustache is French to you?
No, not really. Just like these twists.
Just the twisty mustaches. Yeah. They're like old school UK. Yeah. In my opinion.
That too, but I'm talking about like those
like the really twirly ones.
Yeah.
The ones that like twirl like 7 times. I think those ones are UK like all.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about these little ones that go.
They're you'd have a top hat with it.
Yeah.
You'd have a top hat. Oh yeah, because they're not really that curly though, you know.
No.
I want you to actually like quirl it like properly.
Twirl it. Where are you going with that? Yeah. Where was you going with that one? Yeah. Was that like a rap?
No, it was just 2 different.
Was that like a rap?
2 different descriptive words. It's like I call you fat and ugly.
Snuggly.
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah.
What's that got
when
to do
with fat and ugly, you're snuggly.
Why? Well, no, if you're fat and ugly, you're lost. No one wants to snuggle with you, right?
Wow.
If you're so fat and ugly,
you're fat and ugly. And people snuggle you.
Yeah, no, people don't. No, if you are
people
fat,
don't.
If people don't want to snuggle with fat and ugly people, it's the last thing you want.
What if I showed you an example of a fat and ugly person that gets snuggled?
No, I'm not saying they don't, but nobody wants to. Like, if you got a choice of snuggling with a beautiful person or a fat and ugly person, what would you do? Which one would you pick?
I'd find out their personality first, and then I'd engage.
I'd ask them both 10 questions.
First question: do you like anime? She says yes. I'm like, ew.
I want the other one. I want the ugly one. Ew. I want the fat one.
She's way cooler.
Yeah, she understands me. Her personality and eyes are so aligned.
Exactly.
And it's just...
the podcasting world's been kind of crazy this fucking week. Haven't you thought?
What?
Kanye was in Drink Champs.
You mentioned this last week.
Yes, but the second part came out, and then this week,
why are they releasing it in part by part?
D-O-double-G was on the Joe Rogan Experience, and it was an amazing podcast.
I haven't listened to it.
He's the first person that took some, like, in moments he took control of that podcast. Usually Joe lets people do what they do and talk, but he made it into a show. Once you watch, have you watched it?
No, I just said
once you watch it, you realize
I'm glad you listened to me.
What?
I said I hadn't watched it already.
I know, but I'm saying.
But then you asked me if I'd watched it again, and I said no again.
I was already speaking about everything I was speaking about, so I was kind of like, yeah, who cares what it's
you were just not listening. Yeah.
Well, I was speaking, so you shouldn't. You should do that sometimes.
Yeah, no, you weren't speaking when I said it, so you weren't speaking. The room was silent. The room was silent.
Well, as I was saying.
Anyway, continue. Spoil the episode for me. Copy. Can you, if you can recite the entire.
Okay, so this podcast. Let me. So when I was younger, I was a gangster.
What were some good points? What was it? What were some good points that Joe Rogan said, so we can regurgitate them?
Daddy Rogan was too high, to be honest. At the beginning, so.
Yeah, so Sneep. I can't speak, bro. I'm actually kind of I think I'm just a bit retarded.
Yeah, I had too many drinks last night.
I'm so tired. I'm fucking knackered. I've had 4 hours sleep.
I just sold too many cars in the morning, man. I'm just fucked.
I had no sleep, was out late, and sun, it just kills you as well.
Yeah. Sun
just makes you tired. I don't know any time.
It drains you.
You go out in the sun for some reason. It's like evaporating all your fucking energy out of your body. It's like here's tan, here's energy. But it should be that way. I feel like light should be light energy coming down to me.
It was nice going to the beach for the first.
Yeah, for the first time
in a long time.
I'm a tomato.
This man's burnt. I didn't really burn.
It will turn into a nice. Like I said, it will turn into a nice rose gold. And I'll be like a nice rose gold.
I hope so.
That's absolutely fine. My back's pretty bad, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because that's getting the most out. It got the most action, I think, by the looks of things. But what can you do?
You can't do much.
Do you know how it was OP? That I know they had to go through slavery and shit, but black people don't get sunburn. That's kind of equal.
I think they do.
I reckon that's just equal.
I think they still get sunburn.
You have to go through slavery.
I think they still get sunburn.
They don't, bro. They don't get sunburn.
It's just not as easy. I think they still can get sunburn.
No, they don't. They're just designed for it, bro. They're designed for this type of weather where we're not. That's why we're not welcome here in this country. We're literally not. We're not This is why we should not be in this country. The whites should not be here.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're racist even being.
It's your whites that brought us.
I know. And I'm saying it's racist, and I don't like them. I'm anti-white. We should get the fuck out. Because we're not designed for this shit anyway, bro.
We're the anti-white socialist party. That's what we're starting. Anti-white socialist party.
I just don't understand it because we're not designed for this type of heat. Why am I not in just cooler weathers?
Yeah.
Where this is
your body's just used to rain.
Yeah, clouds, more clouds. 17 layers of clouds.
Shade, I love my shade.
Yeah, when it's really hot outside and it's I'm at the beach, I look for a tree. I want to sit in the shade and be a little vampire.
A little doggy. Bro, don't knock Jimmy, bro. Jimmy's been killing it.
He might have. I know hasn't he been terrible?
Not terrible. I thought he played pretty well recently.
I have no idea. I literally haven't even been paying attention to it, so I want to see how Jimmy's been doing.
I watch highlights and it seems okay.
They beat the Jazz. They're 8-5. They're not bad. Which is kind of average. The whole league seems kind of crazy. Yeah. Tyler Hero's apparently playing really well.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like that for him.
I really like their jersey. They're like little mismatch shit.
You didn't play this last game, and they won.
Have you seen the mismatch shit that they have?
I've seen the like pink ones that they've like the pink jerseys that they got.
Not the pink. Those ones are cool as well. No, but the black ones with the like different kind of like shit on it. Like you can choose a different. I'll show you later.
Yeah, you're doing like I don't know what you're trying to.
I'll show you now. Actually,
Miami Heat jersey. Australia. I want to see the Australian version. Oh yeah, like the fade or like the.
So once you go on it, you get to choose.
As we wait. So yeah, what's the?
Wait, what?
What's the cool
it was so much easier before. It gave me like 5 options. It didn't give me this. You know what? Like sometimes too much selection is bad.
The blue and the pink one looks like the one everyone likes. Because that's the one that's coming up.
I think it was.
These are custom.
Yeah, I think it was this though. No, but they were wearing these specific ones. Like, to legit. I think it was the previous. No, not the previous match. One before that, where you could like. You know what? I found it at work before. I can't be finding it now. But
I don't think it exists, bro. I think
it does. 100%.
I think you're honestly talking so much shit.
100%. Okay. What game was it that we were wearing?
You're literally like. You're literally just talking shit right now, in my eyes.
I'm
like,
100%.
but you can see what I mean by I think you're talking shit because I've not seen any shred of bit of evidence to say that there's any sort of kit.
Not this game. Previous game. Oops.
Can't wait to find this out, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it this one?
You're telling me, bro. You're telling the story.
Which ones are they wearing a black kit in? Because I'm blind. I really can't see.
You are like hopeless. Like
which one are they wearing a black kit?
That one. By looks.
That one?
No, they're not there.
Do I have to scroll down? Is it all whole heaps of different teams?
These are all pre-season games.
What? And then? Am I like?
They're all white by looks of things.
Nah, they were wearing a black one recently.
I have no idea, dude. But
damn,
I can't see that either, dude. The fact that you expect me to be able to see that, especially when fucking one of the kit has a black label over it. Like one of them literally has a black label over it, and you're expecting me to see it. Like I'm sorry, but you think I'm a fucking like what? What do you think I am?
A mystic, bro.
Like, dude, do you think I can see through colours?
Okay, bro.
You think I can see through things?
Shut your trap, yeah.
I think this is the most pointless thing, but I think you're just talking a bunch of shit. I thought you decided to come into the podcast today with just a bunch of pent up like anger about something else that has nothing to do with me, and you're like, I'm just gonna make Jack stay shit today. I'm just gonna come in here.
Pent up anger from what?
I don't know, bro. You tell me, bro. You alright? Are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay? Because you're just lying about things now, bro. You're just straight up lying. You know, they always say this is the first sign of going insane. It's like he's lying.
Oh, I'm already insane. What the fuck?
Yeah, but why are you lying like this, bro? Why are you like? Look, this is literally just a regular kit. I think you're making up shit, bro. It is. I'm literally looking at the kit now, and it's the most regular kit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it is. Damn. Okay, well, I can't find it, but I will find it, and then I will show you that it's not a lie. Anyways,
if you can, so I can put it up on this, that'd be great.
Yeah, I will, and you'll be like, oh, good.
Oh, actually,
that's how you laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how he laughs when I say something funny. We'll be like,
do you know what I'll do? If you find it and give it to me, I will make a clip of me doing that, and I'll put it here.
And apologizing first.
No,
I apologize, my lord.
I'll do it in that voice. I'll do it exactly. There'll be a clip. If you find that clip, I'll do it as a clip there. I apologize, my lord.
Okay.
After it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Easy.
Deal. Okay, find that before I edit it.
Handshake.
Yeah.
Why'd you shake before you gave me the handshake? You're so scared, nervous. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm going to have to end up apologizing.
Okay, I'm a man of my word. I apologize for anything that ever goes wrong.
Okay.
I'm
sorry, Mr. Accountability.
I'm Mr. Yeah.
Accountability.
That's what they called me in college.
In college? You never went to college.
That's why I never got called it. That's why it never happened.
It
doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't happen. What else has gone on in the world this week? I've not. I don't honestly know. Like, if it's weird when like a weekend. Like, if I feel like if you go out on a Saturday, sometimes your weekend just disappears. Something like, And I was saying to you, this weekend I've literally been I've just been speaking to people like constantly. It's been one of the most social weeks. Like, I've spent so little time by myself when I normally spend so much time by myself. It's a weird because it's just like it meant the whole weekend just zipped by. Like literally probably from Friday at probably about 6 o'clock I was with someone. I had probably a little break Saturday in the middle of the day and then a little break today, and like that just wasn't enough of me being like, let my brain think.
Yeah, sometimes when you drink a bit too much and socialize a bit too much, you feel a little drained. Like,
it was just like it also the whole day, the 2 days just zipped.
As I get older, I find myself like restricting the time I spend with people, because it's like when you spend too much time, it seeps it out of you.
Yeah,
and you actually need to sometimes tell yourself like you got to be alone for a little bit, like just like recharge.
just chill, like just that's literally all it is. It's just like because the energy is just like
very healthy for you.
Yeah, because I think over
you got to center yourself. You look once you're around too many people and too many ideas, you start losing sort of like a center in yourself.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's like you go off balance. Yeah, it's probably the best way of describing it. You're like, you're just not thinking. You're not thinking as much.
No, it's not even just thinking as much. I guess.
No, I think it is. I think it is. You're not enough time for you to be like actually thinking about thoughts and making the right decisions and like thinking. Like you're kind of like because when you're in the moment.
Well, you're playing a game.
That's what I mean.
And with some people, it's not always playing a game. Some people, it can be just as easy as just like any sort of.
No, it's just more. You're in the moment when you're with people. You're in the moment. And you're not when you're in the moment. You're not thinking about things like consciously. Yeah. It's you're just like you're in the moment.
Especially when you're drunk.
Oh yeah, when you're drunk. There's nothing. There's absolutely
everything's
nothing.
Just going. It's like a fucking. It's one of those like fucking paper.
It's weird that those are those are times that we love. Like those we all everyone just loves to get a bit drunk and enjoy those memories and shit.
Yeah.
That's weird that's like something that we're all like it's
just ingrained in the culture. I think people have done it for generations now, so it's.
But there has to be something scientifically there that makes us like that.
I think alcohol breaks down the barriers and allows people to just kind of socialize much easier.
Yeah, people don't have. I guess that's what it is. It breaks barriers. That's probably the biggest thing. It breaks glass. It's like a big glass breaker.
It brings out a lot of you, and sometimes for some people, it brings out the things that they've been holding off or holding down. Yeah. So they become aggressive or really emotional. Some people just become happier and more dancey and more free, just because it's the only thing they were holding off was just them having basically just kind of being restricted to themselves, being don't say this, don't do this. Because when you're drunk, you can make a lot of decisions.
Yeah, 100%.
Some very stupid ones as well.
Yeah. And
but in retrospect, you always go, oh, it's right, I was drunk, but it's still fuck, that's just a really dumb decision.
Yeah, 100%. If you're sober, but I think even it's also when you say for an example, someone is aggressive when they're drunk. Yeah. And does something actually really shitty.
Yeah.
Blaming that on being drunk is still not I've never been shitty when I'm drunk. That kind of aggressive kind of just for no
It probably just the reason you're probably even angry if you are angry when you're drunk, the reason you're probably angrier is because like I said, there's no restrictions. When you're drunk, there's nothing stopping you being reasonable and being yo, maybe you shouldn't be angry. You're probably just just lose yourself.
I find that wild because I've never thought that. So it's just
because when my memories of being drunk are usually just being just pure happiness.
That's what I mean. So it's do people have just that? Because it is that like you mentioned, there's that feeling you do things that you wouldn't do when you're sober because you're a bit more expressive, or you're more your things that you pent away that you maybe even do when you're alone, but you don't do when you're sober with people. It seems just
it's the thoughts that come from the universe or whatever it is, the consciousness, the thoughts that come from, I guess, the self. When you're sober, your ego is sort of strong enough to kind of refract those ideas if your ego feels like they're wrong.
Yeah.
While because it has pride, right? or like any other sort of feeling you might have that feeds off it. But when you're drunk, it like sort of it's like an ego killer in some sense, because you'll do embarrassing shit like you won't care, like it kills your ego. So all those ideas that are coming to you from the universe, you just sort of like, you're like, fuck it, I'll do them, like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I mean. So it is just, but those aren't thoughts from the universe still. They still are from you. They're
still but it's they're yours, but they're not. Like,
no, they are. Like, they're 100% yours.
They're just coming and being erased.
No, because if that was the case, then everyone would do stupid shit. Like really stupid shit, because it's just from the universe.
Yeah,
no, it's
yes, all... but because you are naturally tapped into one specific, like you are naturally tapped into one specific frequency, anyways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what delegates you and what makes you is like the frequency you're sort of tapped in. So if you're more prone to being like something when you're drunk, usually you pop up to that frequency, because
yes, but that's because that's who you are as a human being.
Yeah, well, that's your.
But that's not always
who you are.
100%, dude. What are you talking about, dude? Because like otherwise, like you can just be around, like if you're like like obviously the things you're around as a young person like adapts to you or changes that.
But that's what I say, your environment.
Yeah, but like that changes you as well.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's you as the person, and then like the deeper thoughts of you come out. Because like it's still, that's what it is, and that's what I was questioning. It's like, realistically, if you're like an aggressive drunk, you're just holding back your aggressiveness when you're sober.
Yeah, well, that's what
it is.
It's like anything that you're pushing down. Usually, when you get drunk, it comes out.
Yeah.
Like if you're emotional drunk, where you just like you cry for these reasons, because it's like you've been holding this thing inside you that you don't want to let go. These emotions, like it usually just releases your emotions.
That's what I mean. So it's like it's all, and that's why I don't understand. When like you do have aggressive drunks, like people that like beat people up and whatever and do whatever they want.
It's usually got to do with like deep insecurities.
That's what I mean. But that turns into anger. Like they're angry at themselves, I guess.
It's resentment.
Like, and it's like, it's like that's gonna be a weird thing, because like that just tells you a lot about a person, like behind the closed doors, behind the doors of the beers. The beer doors.
Not always beers. It could be hard liquor.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, it can be anything. It can be wine. It can be fucking whatever you choose it to be.
Zans.
It can be. Yeah.
Zans, dude. It can be totally Zans.
Zans.
Zans Breros. Oh.
Zans is scary.
Yeah, I don't.
You're right there. That looked absolutely fine. It didn't even move, and you're just like.
That's perfect now, because that's like at the level you're sort of.
Oh, I'm just gonna move it up then.
Cool. Just block your face then.
Nah.
No. All my female fans need to see.
That is literally the only fans I have, so.
The guys don't like you, apparently.
That's fine. Okay. I that's not.
You know what, audience guy? Male audience. If you do love Jack, hit him up.
Yeah, do that.
Be like, love you, bro. Support.
Well, I love the support, man.
Yeah.
Love all your support.
Yeah, love all your. Imagine a fan actually walks up to you in real life. He's like, "Oh my god, I actually love your podcast. I love you, Joe, bro." And you're like, "Oh, I love your support.
I love your support, bro." Bro?
Oh yeah, thanks, bro. Oh, you look at him like with just dead eyes. You're like, "Thanks, bro."
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jack, nice to meet you. Oh, am I like annoying you?
Can someone get this kid out of here?
Can someone get this kid out of here? And then I run up and I'm like,
give him a cuddle. I love you.
Oh, and he's like, who are you? I'm like, oh.
I didn't even.
I'm the other guy. I'm the funny guy. I've
funny looking. That's fine. I want that kind of interaction with people,
Yeah.
Just
you're gonna act too cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna be too cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be arrogant from now on, like just proper like arrogant, like just.
I'm gonna take everything as a blessing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna be like super positive, and I'm gonna be just like. Whatever.
Yo, bro, I'll be inspirational to everyone, even people like they don't need it. I'm richer than you, bro. I know, bro, but keep doing that. Keep that hunger inside you. I'm telling you, one day you're gonna be like me. I mean, not money wise, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, everyone likes you for the first like 2 sentences, and then no more.
What, me?
Yeah.
I make bad first impressions.
No, I think you make great first impressions. Then you're the worst human being on the planet.
Oh, I thought it was a reverse.
No, because like as soon as you say that twice to someone, I'm like, well, shut the fuck up, bro.
Okay. Well, maybe my interactions aren't meant for humans. Maybe my interactions are meant for like
if everything
God.
if everything for you,
me and God text message.
if you say like something like, oh, keep grinding, you're like, do like to everything I say
to Everest, bro. Keep grinding to Everest.
If you keep grinding to Everest, I'm not gonna like you.
That's my saying.
If you actually grind all the way to Everest,
I'm copywriting that, guys. Grind to Everest, because you know why? It's the highest peak.
Yeah, okay.
I said it.
Are you gonna? Would you do that? Would you climb Everest?
I meant it. Maybe one day.
I think
if I had the free time, I feel like I'm wild.
I think you shouldn't.
Why?
I just think you're,
I'd be you shouldn't, because you got a hole in your fucking lung.
Yeah, but I'm also like.
There's also another reason, you know why you should also go to Everest, bro? Because as soon as you start speaking, you'll fucking pull your tongue out of your mouth and you'll stuck to your teeth, because that's how you talk. And then you just be like, I'm fucking gonna do like this for the rest of the trip. You're at the top of the thing. I don't even care. I'm just stuck with this shit. I'm pissed off. Let me get down. I don't even care. My tongue stuck to my teeth.
I'm crying. Yeah, I was gonna say I got my tongue stuck to like an ice pole. And then to the top.
You have to carry the pole the whole time.
But as much as that would be the case, I would still make it up there way before you. No. Dude, you don't even try and act like I wouldn't make Everest. I'd run up there. I'd get up there twice.
The tortoise beats the hare.
I'd get up there twice.
You think you're a hare. You think you're a little bunny, but I'm the tortoise. I'm the wise tortoise. I get up there slow.
Yeah, every time you even get up halfway, I'd pick you up and just chuck you back at the start.
I get up there slow.
I just kidding, but I'll be there. Boom.
And then what happens is, I get up there slowly, but I get up there before you.
No, because I already got there.
But you finally get up there, and you're like, I beat him. And
you know what you're like. I don't know if you've ever been to those like ladders, like those fitness ladders where lots of people run up and down. You'd be like that dude that's like crawling up the stairs, right? And I'm like that super fitness dude that's like I've already done it 4 times. Super. And I'm just like, dude. I'm running up the mountain. I've already done it 4 times, and I'm running past, and I'm like. Oh, is this your first go?
Oh, you're just a noob.
Oh, you've not done a climb before? Oh, we call them climbs, me and the guys. Oh. So like,
me and the guys, and then I see you and the guys, and you guys are the cool climbers. It's actually all the guys with asthma and all like holes in their lungs, and you all got oxygen tanks. We're gonna make oxygen tanks way cooler in the climbing community.
I sound like that as well.
Yeah, because you always got a puffer in your mouth. Oh, that was the secret thing. Did you ever blur it out?
Yeah. Okay. It was so stupid, right? Because it wasn't even on the shot.
Oh, really?
No, until you grabbed it. So I just had to have this weird blur go up to your mouth, and it looks kind of like a dick because it's just blurred from like this. Yeah. Well, it doesn't. Like, it just means that it looks like it could like.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
oh, it's because I picked it up. And I was like,
no. It's just more so like you're sitting here, and then it comes up like the blur just comes out this weird angle.
Back to realism. Regardless, I didn't give a fuck anymore about that conversation. Yeah. Sorry.
That's fine. I got bored. I didn't give a fuck about it either.
Back to the situation.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, I would actually climb there before you, just because you have that hole in your lung.
You wouldn't know. I'm way better. I'm in way better shape than you.
You die.
Yeah, but you're
okay. All right.
Did you die?
Right, okay, give me 6. Give me like 5. Give me like a fight camp then, like 6 months before the climb to get fit again.
But I've also got 6 months.
So.
Do you not see your problem?
You also got a hole in the lung, bro.
So wait.
My breathing capacity.
Wait.
Ready?
Do you actually think you can make up for it, bro?
Wait. Ready?
Dude, your nose literally doesn't even work. You can't breathe out of your nose. You can't. You're a mouth breather, and you're chatting shit to me like you can think you can fucking go up Mount Everest quicker than me. You're a fucking mouth breather, bro. I'll fucking put 3 more holes in my lungs. I'll fucking still beat you. I'll do it with 4 holes in each lung. 8 holes. That's 8 holes I can do it with. Look, dude, I'm not. Why do you think holding your breath matters in Mount Everest? When you're gonna have to go to the top, you're gonna hold your breath. Hold on, lads. There's a blizzard coming in. Everyone hold your breath.
I reckon. Okay, how about we make this new bet, right?
Yeah.
I climb Mount Everest in 3 breaths.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll hold my breath.
Yeah.
And only like allow myself 3 times.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll climb it.
Okay, and
And you do it in however many breaths you can. I don't judge you, buddy. Andy, I get it.
I won't have any breaths.
It's okay.
I'll just have my oxygen tank.
Oxygen tank.
Tank.
Yeah, you and the other cool ass guys.
Why are you trying to be mean to me today?
Because you were trying to be mean to me, so I turned it on you.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't. I was just saying I would beat you to Mount Everest.
Yeah, well, I believe in myself.
Yeah, but you'd be like wrong to think that.
Well, I was giving you actual scientific reasons for why I believe that you wouldn't actually be good up there.
What? Because I couldn't hold my breath?
What if I'm just really good at climbing? Were you one of those kids that used to climb trees?
I can climb anything, bro.
Were you one of those kids?
I can...
No. Answer the question.
First, I used to climb...
Answer the question.
I could climb trees pretty easily.
No, but did you often?
Yeah, in my backyard.
And how tall was that tree?
Pretty tall, very tall. I'd say respectively tree.
No. Give me the real high.
I don't know fucking how tall. It was a big tree.
Don't lie to me.
It went up on top of the shed because I used to climb on top of the shed from it.
Ooh.
So it was big enough. No, but that's what I'm saying. It was way bigger than that. There's like the small branch at the bottom.
Wait. Did you climb the shed first and then climb the tree?
No, I climbed the tree because how the fuck am I getting? Oh, I can. I guess if you grab the top of the shed.
Yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't that tall.
Okay, so
I could not climb the shed.
Okay, so it was a tall tree, right? But like,
yeah.
Did you climb trees in Serbia? You didn't.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, first of all, what does climbing trees got to have anything to do with anything?
I just have climbing experience.
Also, you would just fall down because you also. I don't think you'd probably be able to even do one pull up.
I've explained.
So
I'm able to do a pull up first of all.
Oh, you can do a pull up. Oh, that's really good. You can do one pull up. That's really good.
It's all about forearm grip and brother.
I see. Okay, yeah, no, I dead hang all the time, bro. I'll be fine.
Dead hang. Look at those technical words. I dead hang.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? We'll go. You know what?
I'm literally like I'm built for this. Let's
just go to a rock climbing place.
Yeah, no, fuck. I'll smoke you, bro. I'll smoke you. I'll smoke. I'll be like those dudes going upside down, like flying, and then like I don't even like I'm holding on with one hand to something, right? And I swing myself around and catch it with my other hand.
Do you know what you do? Do you know what you'll do? You'll be almost up at the top, and you turn around to me, and you're about to say something, and because when you talk, your tongue goes just so far out your mouth, you go no, and you push yourself off, and you fall back because you try to talk to me. You'll be like, "I am Rashka," and you push yourself off.
Do you know what actually happens?
Just can't talk.
I'll lose my breath.
Yeah.
Give me my. I'll be looking for my inhaler.
And as you reach your pocket, I'm just right under you, and I've got your inhaler. I'm going, and you're like, you're just falling back. You're falling back, and then I catch you, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not gonna let you go.
And then like I have all my faith in you because I think you've done a good thing for me. But in the end of the day, you always had it, and you stole it off me.
Yeah,
you know. But I believe that you saved me. I'm like, oh my god, he saved me.
Yeah.
And like,
then as you're about to take the inhaler in, you're like, ugh, and just my shit particles because I put it in my ass just before I handed it back to you.
I don't like that.
And then you fall back.
I don't like that part of the story, man. I don't like that part.
And then you fall back, and I'm like, it's the kill.
I don't like that part of the story, man.
It's the kill.
I wish you went for like a stabbing. I wish you went for like a stabbing in the back or something.
That was a metaphoric stab in the back.
I know, but like, I don't like the shitty. I don't want the shit in my mouth, man.
Yeah, but you thought you were finally gonna get some air, you know, and it was just shit particle air.
Yeah, I mean that also wouldn't kill me. First of all, I'd still survive.
You'll be yucky.
Yeah, but I wouldn't die. I wouldn't die. I'd just be like whatever, and then I'd give it a sniff.
Yucky.
Yeah, because I'd see if it's mine.
Okay.
I'd be like, no.
That's not mine.
Then I'd pass out.
Okay.
Because if it was my own shit particles, I'm like. Could use this.
Sunday 4:30.
Could use this as a perfume.
Anything else interesting?
Never.
Really, there is never anything else interesting recently. No, there's always some shit going on.
Apparently, someone jumped off the fucking hotel and run.
Oh yeah, someone jumped.
I want to see that because like I was surprised that I was told by someone else. I was surprised that you, because we were trying to figure out if it was real or not.
Yeah.
Because I went to Scarborough today, and everyone's fine.
Well, yeah, it would be fine, but
like I'm like, how is there not a little bit of blood splatter somewhere?
They're obviously gonna clean it up straight away. They're not gonna be like, oh, cool, leave that blood splatter there.
What? And there's no other video of anything anywhere?
Because he probably just did. I don't know. He just jumped.
No, dude, I'm trying to think, dude. I don't.
I doubt anyone was just recording.
First of all, I don't think.
And I doubt they're gonna release that footage because I think they're not allowed to release.
I know suicides like that, but like I'm still saying that. First of all, apparently the footage is like of the beach and it's weirdly perfect, of them just facing the Rendezvous Hotel. Right? Like, why are you recording that?
Yeah.
For starters.
Yeah.
Is he on it? In it on it? Oh, what's going on? We got to find who recorded that because that seems a bit
dodgy.
Just recording the Rendezvous, huh? What's going on? There's a whole ocean right behind you, buddy.
Yeah.
You don't want to record that. You want to record this hotel.
Yo, my homie about to jump.
Yeah, it's nice. It was more like, Jeremy's in. Why is Jeremy the first name anyway? Like Jeremy's out in the fucking ocean.
You must like
and then,
Jeremy.
Like, you're like, oh, Jeremy's like, hey, look at me, and you're like, yeah, look at this hotel, bro. And it doesn't even look very nice. It's an ugly hotel. It's not a nice. It's not like a site.
It's okay.
But the ocean is just there, which is a really nice part of the ocean as well. Look at that.
And baddies.
Yeah, baddies. He could be zooming on some booty, but he's like, look at the top of this fucking.
Maybe he was. Oh. Maybe he was.
Maybe the person who jumped was in a bikini.
No. Maybe he knew someone was staying there that was hot, and he was trying to find like.
Oh, interesting. And then he just saw the person at the top. Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, bro, about to do a flip."
Yeah. Whoa. That person died, man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fucking prayers.
But I didn't know if that. But I still thought there'd be some blood.
That's sad, though.
I thought there'd be some blood.
It's crazy.
That's what I mean, because I.
You know it's crazy because about 2-3 weeks ago, a guy jumped off a bridge recently as well, and I drove past him as well. Like
after on the road.
No, beforehand.
Oh, so did you see him?
Yeah.
You saw him on the bridge.
So he was on like this so the bridge was there. It was like one of those highway bridges. The bridge was there and he was just off it, like on the side of this like leany thing, and there was like a line of cops just behind him.
Wait, so how close to him?
Like they're behind the fence and he's just over it, off the bridge, and then
how close was the fence? Can they just grab him?
Sort of, but I think he was so like it was like if they touched him, he would have fell.
Oh, he would have just gone.
Yeah,
like because he'd be like, "Fuck you."
He was just off the edge.
Yeah, they were trying.
He was on like this little metal thing, and that was like a barricade that they put out. So if he jumped or like fell into, they didn't want him to fall into any cars or anything. But it was just. It was.
Yeah, wait. So surely they just got like a comfy mat down there, right? They bring a comfy mat in.
No, because I think if he probably was saying that if he sees them like try to pull some shit, he will jump.
Well, why? Why are you making this a big deal, bro?
That's like I don't know, like maybe he wasn't trying to make it a big deal.
That's also one thing. No, but that's also one thing I do not understand about suicide, right? Because like,
some people do it and like they want to do it in a grandiose way.
No, that's
just
the thing.
Like you're with a funeral, like you're not gonna.
No, but that does confuse me because majority of suicide, because suicide's the biggest killer of human being.
Yeah.
The big because the real problem that it is it being like you're fucking sad. You're not happy.
It could be a lot of things. It could be like
no, but like that's what I'm saying. Like the 99.9% of people don't do it in an extravagant way. It's the 0.01% that do it in like these crazy ways because they want people to see it. That does confuse me. It's like why
there's probably
lots of disregard. It's still obviously a huge problem in terms of like
different reasons.
That's what I mean. It's just like it's like still a huge mental health issue. But like I don't know what like that's a weird thought. Like I want to do it, but I want everyone to see it. Like, that's a really interesting, like, and then like, for an example, a lot of people is like, when you've got like, say you've got like 40 cops around you, like, hey, we don't want you to do this. Like, don't do it. I'm probably gonna be like, people do. Yeah. People are being like, people don't want to see this. So it's like, so it's like really weird that you can keep threatening. But again, it's like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know the psychology behind it and the fucking why people do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end it there. Fuck that chat. Okay. Sunday selection.
Yeah. Before we go into Sunday selection, I'd just like to say something. Today I woke up to some pretty sad news. A friend of mine, we weren't that close as much in the past few years, but was a very close friend to me before. Passed away. It was a terrible accident. It was don't want to talk about it too much. But I just wanted to say, all my condolences to his family. Praying for him, and rest in peace, Alex. Just a sad reminder that life is short, and there's sometimes freak accidents where you just don't expect, and you're not doing really anything wrong. It's just something shitty happens, and anyways,
R.I.P.
That's all I wanted to say.
Do you want to give your
Sunday selection? I'd say Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine.
There you go, not bad. Mine's Wells Fargo by Dreamville.
Cool.
There you go.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll be back next week. Peace.
Pop.